Hey guys, it's your girl Me-Anie. I know you guys are probably wondering what happened last night with Siler and myself, and I do appreciate you guys, not calling, texting and commenting on the last post that I did last night to make sure we were okay. But we got attacked by two dogs last night. One of them was a pit bull, and it was just a crazy situation. I don't even remember what time it was last night, but I was walking Siler like I normally do before, the night is over, and I was taking out my trash at the same time. So I'm walking Siler. We, sometimes we take one path that leads us past this house that I know has a pit bull, and I wasn't worried about it. Like people, you have a dog, you know what you should do to take care of your pets and other people around you, or so someone would like to believe. Anyhow, I'm walking by this apartment, everything is fine. I decide to turn back and come back, my normal route, because it was kind of chilly and I wasn't trying to be outside all late. So as I'm coming back, I look, looking straight ahead, I noticed like this lady's door is open, and I look down and I see the dog is stretched out on the floor in the doorway, the gray and white pit bull stretched out on the floor, and I'm like, oh hell no, this is really not happening right now. But I'm like, she gotta have this dog tied off. It is no way possible this lady is crazy enough to have this dog in the doorway, not secured and tied off. So I'm like, I didn't know what to do at that point, but I just knew, okay, I can't turn around, because it would be like the silliest thing for me to turn my back on this dog and give him an opportunity to kind of surprise us or attack us without us being able to see everything that's gonna happen. So only thing I could have think of at that point was to keep going in the direction I was going in, but to kind of veer off of, instead of being on the pavement, we went into the grass area. So trying to get out of the doorway so he can't see us. This dog started coming outside. He rushed us, like he charged at us, and only thing I could think of to get Siler off the ground at that time. And I feel really bad every time I think about it now, because I'm like, oh my God, I don't believe, like, I can't even imagine somebody doing this to me. So I had the trash in one hand, Siler's leashes in the other. The dog is charging out the apartment really, really close to Siler, and all I could do was start turning around in circles. So Siler is being suspended in the air by his neck, by his leash, with me spinning around trying to keep him in the air while this lady comes outside to get her dog. So we did that for about 3 times, and the whole time I'm screaming like, come get your fucking dog. I'm going off, like I'm starting to breathe funny because like I'm getting a panic attack. I'm just starting to freak out, and she's like, oh, I'm coming, like with an attitude, like, are you fucking serious? Your dog is attacking somebody else and you got an attitude? Like, are you serious right now? So I'm just screaming, cussing, carrying on, and by the time we turned around 3 times, Siler just goes flying. So I don't know what happened, but the leash and him, the collar just separate. Siler landed on his back, and it's replaying in my head in slow motion how he landed on his back. And right when he landed, all I could think about is, oh my God, like his back might be jacked up, like the situation we had in the beginning of the year, and we're just getting out of the clear. We're just getting into the clear with his whole back situation, and for all this to be happening, the only thing I could think of is I cannot imagine another situation where this dog is not able to walk because of some kind of drama or something. Oh my God, it was just horrible. So like the lady finally comes outside, and she rushes outside to get her dog eventually. After like Siler falls on the floor, the dog charges on top of him. She finally comes outside, snatches her dog off, and I'm just like, oh my God. And then the other dog starts coming outside, barking and carrying on, and I'm like, are you fucking serious? So I finally get Siler, and I'm holding him, and I'm trying to check him out to make sure like there's no bites, he's not bleeding or anything like that, see if he's walking funny, because this is a freaking pit bull. Siler is only 20 pounds. He's a cockapoo. He's not a big dog at all. This dog was probably maybe 3 times his size and like 4 or 5 times his weight. He had to be at least 80, 100 pounds. Siler's only 20. And I'm just like, oh my God, are you serious right now? I just didn't know what to think, and I was just going off. But in the end, it could have been much worse. It really could have been a situation where the dog, you know, bit Siler, possibly bit me. It could have been much worse. It could have been, you know, just a whole lot of other things could have played into this. So I'm really thankful that it didn't go as far as it could have. I'm just kind of disappointed in the owner at this point, because, you know, having a pit bull, the kind of misconceptions that people have about these dogs, they think that they're vicious, they, you know, attack people. Like, a lot of them really aren't like that, but you know, you just know, like, the shit that comes with it. So why would you at any time, living in a complex, why would you at any time think it's okay for you to leave your door open when you have a dog that's not restrained? You have 2 dogs, I'm sorry, that's not restrained. And, you know, people can come and go at any time. What makes you think it's okay for you to do this? Like, I'm just really pissed off at that. And the whole day I'm thinking, like, you know, should I report it? Should I not report it? Because I don't want to, you know, we're okay. We're okay. Nothing is wrong. I'm just going to keep monitoring Siler to make sure that, you know, nothing changes within the next 24 hours. Because sometimes things like this, it really doesn't show up until, you know, later. That's how his whole back issue started earlier this year. So I'm just making sure that's okay. Nothing is gonna happen. But I was just thinking the whole day, like, okay, should I report this lady? Because I really don't want to, you know, get her evicted or anything like that. But at the same time, if I don't, you know, it can happen again to somebody else, and they might not be in a situation where they're as lucky as we are to get away without anything really seriously happening. So, you know, after thinking all day and kind of sleeping it off, Siler was kind of spooked, and he just slept up under me all day. I mean, we laid on the couch the entire day, didn't do anything. I just laid there. I gave him a shower because he was like filthy after all that happened. We just laid out on the couch all day, and I kind of like watched him to see how he was jumping and just how he was walking, stuff like that. But it's just too much right now. It's too much. But thank you guys again for, you know, reaching out to me on the phone and the Instagram, the messages. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna wrap this video up. So I just wanted to really chime in and let you guys know that we are okay. All right. That's about it for this video. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye bye.